one on the attack.
Yeah, we see Hook's class once he spawns in. Seems like just a generic ASM1 class. Nothing too special out of him. And something to keep note for the entirety of the game. OpTic on defense pretty much primarily plays the same spots all the time. We saw Denial abuse them at COD Champs on Solar S&D, by just singling out Crim. Gonna be wondering if FaZe makes those adjustments, finds out where they're playing, and makes some kind of push and single out one of the players.
Scump got first blood, but Karma was dropped immediately after. Zuma takes out Formal. Here's the push. Crim with the bomb was dropped, so Scump in a 1-on-2. Enable and Slasher still up for FaZe.
And you also have to take into account, Puck, I completely forgot, kind of looked over it, but Enable's been playing with this OpTic Gaming squad for the last 2 weeks. I mean, they had to go over Search and Destroy, or at least Enable has to know kind of the tendencies of what the play calls are for OpTic, like what they like to do round one. If they lose a few rounds, what do they like to do on offense or defense? So Enable definitely key in the mind game for this matchup.
And Slasher definitely spotted Scump. My question is, did Scump hear the bullets being fired at him? He's continuing to check every corner as he enters school. Spots Enable, long range ASM1 versus the bow. Enable unable to finish. Scump is going to survive and hide in pit for the moment. 29 seconds left, so still plenty of time to work with here in the 1-on-2, but he's got to make a move either for the bomb or a kill here shortly.
Yeah, 20 seconds left. He's going to have to make a play for the bomb. Looks like he's going to be able to pick it up over by Hospital. Really going to have to try and get this one down at A. It's going to be such a difficult spot. Looks like Slasher probably just going to pop up and check it here in a few seconds. Going to be able to pick up an easy kill. Round one going to go to FaZe.
Yeah, and this was really won by FaZe on the flank. You saw two players pushing right behind OpTic on that A street. So aggressive on the defensive end. It's a gamble, and it paid off for him here in the first round.
Yeah, and OpTic's tried to push straight into that A street, and FaZe just kind of countered it perfectly. Kind of blind counter, was able to call. Great strat round one. Be interesting to see what they do on the offense. Let's go on board with FaZe. Stay on board with Zuma. See what he likes to do. Yeah.
All right, Zuma running standard bow, double frag grenades.
I'd expect something pretty aggressive here out of FaZe.
Yeah, this is a B push, I have a feeling. When you see the double frags, I have a feeling he's going to be making his way over to school. And the early grenades going out. Zuma's going to take notice of that, and he's going to answer back. Does that one connect? Formal is on the other side of that wall. It looks like neither of them will. Now they're going to rotate over to A.
So it's interesting, OpTic, they load up on grenades over by Garage. FaZe sends absolutely nobody over there. They kind of throw some nades over and fire a window, knowing that's where Formal's going to be playing. So I would kind of gamble and say that's something Enable kind of picked up from them that they like to do.
Zuma did pick up one, Matt, and that was Formal. So Formal out of the round. The bomb rotating over to B, and you're going to see Slasher spotting one cross, feels the pressure, tagging up Crim, trying to shoot through the wall, and he is going to survive that. Here comes Zuma on the flank. Perfect teamwork. The chemistry showing through here for FaZe. Great communication as well. And now all four members hunting OpTic, Enable with one. Zuma looking for 3 kills in this round.
Huge plays by Zuma, and something really odd. Formal was playing over by B in school. He immediately gave it up. Rotated over towards A, and I really don't know why they decided to do that. Very odd play out of OpTic. Gave FaZe the school control right off the bat after Zuma was able to get that first pick. Set Zuma up pretty perfectly for a flank, to be honest, and OpTic's going to give that round away. It's going to be FaZe picking it up. Zuma off to a very nice start, 4-1 this S&D.
I think the most impressive part of that for me was Enable and the rest of the FaZe crew. They had the bomb, they had school control, but rather than going for the plant, they just all swarmed OpTic Gaming, and they're playing aggressive. It doesn't matter what game mode it is. They're not afraid to challenge.
Yeah, and it's kind of interesting because OpTic usually plays at such a fast pace, right? They just challenge everything. This is a team with FaZe that they can't really just challenge everything and kind of run them over. FaZe has just enough gun skill to get by OpTic and win those head-on-head engagements. So very interesting matchup, something OpTic doesn't really deal with too often.
And that is a big missed opportunity. Hook surviving the shots from Karma, 3-on-4 after Hook was able to get the first pick on Formal. Scump and Crim left alive. Zuma picking up 2. It's actually all up to Scump now. Last man standing in a 1-on-4.
Scump is in an awful position right now, Puckett. They know exactly where he is. FaZe going to collapse on him in Garage. Go up 3-0 here in the S&D. Play Formal with the donut. Same with Karma. Going to be looking to see if either of those players can get anything going. And I mean, it's not like Crim and Scump are doing that much better. They have a kill each, but FaZe really just dominating this, led by Zuma. 6-1 on a 5 streak.
3 rounds, 2 kills for OpTic Gaming. Not the start you want, but we've seen them come back from deficits in the past. But you got to give huge props. Zuma picking up another 2. Hook with the first blood in that last round. Also your round-ending kill cam. They're playing. I said it in the past, but just so aggressive. Hook was jumping up and down on the Atlas building earlier.
And Slasher trying to pick that player off over there in green, but not able to do so. And look at how aggressive FaZe is going to be. They're just going to push right into A alley. Slasher's able to pick up one. Now, OpTic doesn't know where he's going to decide to go. Going to jump inside green, pick up Scump. It's going to put Formal and Crim in such a bad spot. They know where Formal is now. They can pin him inside green.
Slasher still up here with Zuma. Zuma on a hell of a run. I believe this is 7 straight kills for Zuma.
He can't be stopped. I mean, we talked about it a little bit pregame. When Zuma, he's so aggressive in S&D. Sometimes he's going to be in bad positions. Sometimes, what he does works. Right now, it is working. 8-1, 7 spree. OpTic really needs an answer. They need to play probably a little bit slower. I think if you can just slow the game down against this FaZe team, you'll eventually get Zuma to just run right at you.
Zuma has double OpTic's entire team's kills,
good.
man. If I'm Zuma, I'm going to just keep playing this way. And honestly, I love the addition of the SMG play from Slasher that last round. I don't think OpTic expected him to get that aggressive. Normally a bow player Slasher, and it really paid off. Looking at the attacking round, OpTic, again, kind of just holding up. They're trying to play it patiently this time. Like you said, Matt, will FaZe jump on it?
Well, it's kind of a mind game. I mean, I think at this point in time, they know FaZe is just outgunning them on this map, that OpTic doesn't really know how to answer that they're going to play this really slow. But then at this point, they're kind of playing into Enable and Slasher's wheelhouse.
Hook finding some trophy systems. Bomb still not down, though. That was Crim 6 forced to back up. Scump trying to rotate over to provide some help. Formal is going to clean up Enable. So 3-on-3, even numbers here. There's a stack of green. Here comes the charge, and that is won by Hook. Tagged up in the back. He's got Zuma to back him up. And what teamwork we're seeing here from FaZe. Last man standing is going to get cleaned up. A perfect game so far, and you see Papa. Tommy P is getting fired up there in the FaZe
He is just
booth.
pushing anything. He doesn't care. I mean, he takes out one with the bow. Then he runs out of ammo, just picks up an ASM-1. He just jumps right into this doorway. On a 9 streak, 10-1, definitely the MVP of this game. Karma really struggling for OpTic. 0-5 right now, going to need him to come up big. I mean, down 5-0. This map looks like it's in FaZe's favor, but we've seen crazy things like this before.
When we watched Elevate versus FaZe, Game 5, we saw perfect play out of replays. He put up 7-0. But this is the most impressive single performance I have seen in a search and destroy. Zuma wrecking everything. Slasher playing very aggressive. You see 2 players mid-street able to support and maybe draw someone out for Slasher. Zuma is going to be that guy trying to suck up some bullets. Hook ready to challenge Formal. Here it is. And Formal is going to escape up the garage stairs. Hook, though, chasing right after him.
Yeah, FaZe has done a great job just finding one player on OpTic where he is at the start of the round and just forcing an engagement with him. Hook, though, decides to back out here. I would have liked to see him actually challenge Formal. You would have known he would have fell back to that blue wall. It's going to be Hook, though, trying to find some lines inside of somebody middle map, not able to do so. So it's going to be OpTic. The 4v2 situation, they should be able to close this one out.
Karma peeking the head glitch, and you're going to see Formal take down Enable in your kill feed, so it's all up to Zuma. He only has 1 death. I have a feeling this is his second. 35 seconds, 4 OpTic players, and he is going to get charged by 3 of them. Takes out 1, but can't handle the Horde. We'll go into round number 7. OpTic on our board.
Yeah, OpTic going to need to really answer. I would have liked to see them actually kind of make this an easy kill for Karma. Like, Karma just get on the board and get those nerves out. Let maybe one player just run in, try and bait for him, let Karma pick up an easy kill just to get him going.
All right. You want a Karma cam?
Is
that what you're saying? Too bad. We're watching Zuma. No, just kidding. I want to see OpTic. Can they pull it back, though, Matt? Realistically, 5-1. What are their chances, and how do they do it?
I mean, it's going to be very tough on Detroit, to be honest with you. They're going to have to make perfect calls the rest of the game, really kind of counter what FaZe is doing. And right now, looks like they're actually going to be playing right into what FaZe wants them to do. It looks like FaZe being very aggressive in the mid-street. Hook might be able to go on a very nice flank behind the OpTic guys in garage. I think he's just going to wait over in the mid-street, see where OpTic starts to apply pressure, and then react from there. But you see Hook in a prime position to pick up at least 1. He's going to get 1 player, another one jumping over the wall, not able to pick up Crim, but still, that is enough to just deter the OpTic rotation.
And look how close Karma is to the enemies. You can see him there through our COD vision. Push coming from A Street, and there it is, Crim cleaning them both up. Last man standing now for FaZe is Zuma, and a great push from OpTic. Despite losing that first blood, they get the job done, Matt.
So OpTic starting to gain a little bit momentum here. They pick up 2 rounds. Crim on a 4 streak, Scump on a 3 streak. Now you still, Formal and Karma really need to get something going. I mean, if they're going to win this game, they're not going to come back with just those 2 players going off. They're going to need some contribution from the other 2.
I do want to point out, I was watching Karma, and he is really playing the selfless positions.
Yes.
He's doing the dirty work for the squad and really scouting it out for the team. So even though he's not getting the kills, doesn't mean he's worthless. Zuma going with a sniper rifle. He's not going to play with any stock on this. no secondary SMG. He's going to go with the PDW, and it looks like he's got to hit this shot, spots a player. Is he going to get it challenged? Scump wants to peek, and he is punished.
Great call from FaZe. No, you haven't seen a sniper all game long, so OpTic getting pretty aggressive towards that mid-street. They were able to get an easy first kill. Enable with a kill on Karma for last one alive. It's going to be going up against Zuma, Hook, and Slasher. Going to be able to pick up one.
This is manageable. Don't get too aggressive now. You're excited. You check the bomb site. It's not planted yet. 50 seconds left to work with here.
There's still a ton of time. Formal doesn't have to peek this right away. And almost wait for the bomb to go down. But now both members of FaZe know exactly where he is. See how aggressive this one player is going to be. Almost able to pick up the second. Zuma is like, oh,
yo, we want that. Oh, yeah,
like,
just
I almost
sure.
just messed that up. Yeah, Zuma being extremely aggressive, challenging at first. Slasher going to come in, pick up this final kill. It's going to tie the series up at 1-1.
I don't think.
That was.
Yeah. Kill cams, man. Kill cams. Not always accurate. All right, 6-2. Good finish. Little bit scary. Formal almost acing up, clutching it there in that final round.
Yeah, not the cleanest last round. Zuma really went big for FaZe. 12-4, dominated the early rounds. At the end, it was the teamwork from everybody. You know, Enable and Slasher picking up some big kills in a trade really solidified the map.
5-0 start.